I just bought one of the biggest Ohio State collections I've ever purchased. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys everything inside this Buckeye collection.
So many people to thank, and know that, like you said, this is only the beginning. Welcome back to Card Talk. Thousands of people, collections, card shops, and collectors. 47.5. You're good to go. All right, man. A lot of time ahead and a lot of opportunity to make this place special every day. So.
All right, what's going on YouTube? Card Collector 2 coming at you here with a brand new video. And today we're back to highlight everything that was in this massive Ohio State collection. I just recently picked up this collection from a great friend, Great Sports Cards, Logan, who, if you guys watched the Pick One Mall Show vlog, you saw him in that. But Logan had picked this deal up, and we made a very easy deal. And I'm really, really excited to show you guys because this has some really unique stuff that, as an avid Ohio State fan, this is stuff I will definitely be looking to add to the PC, but there's plenty of new stuff for the shop. We talk about it a lot, that Ohio State is by far one of our best, if not the best seller in the shop. We're 15 minutes from Ohio State, one of the biggest colleges in the country. Ohio State football is the bread and butter seller in our shop. It is definitely what people are asking for the most. So to be able to buy a collection like this with some of the unique pieces is just really, really cool. So before we get any farther, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you leave a thumbs up on this video if you want to see more collection highlights or more Ohio State content or more stuff just in general around sports cards. Make sure you leave a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. But let me show you guys some of what is in this collection because it's really, really cool. Now, again, a lot of this stuff will end up in shop, but truthfully, some of this stuff will end up in the PC. Some of these cards I've never seen before, so there's really, really just so much in here. But I'll try to point some of the stuff I intend to keep out while we go through this, and then a lot of it will end up in shop. Some of it will end up in Whatnot, because we know we have a lot of Ohio State collectors that follow us online that can't make it into the store. So we will try to put some of this on Whatnot, but again, because the Buckeye stuff is certainly the sweet spot in shop, a lot of it will definitely go in shop. But let me show you guys. So this is cool. I actually thought this was a 101 when I first got it, but this is back in the day, 2007 Topps Chrome. They were numbered to 10. So it's 1 of 10 Topps Chrome Superfractor Troy Smith auto. I just think it's cool because it looks like a super. It is a super, but it's numbered to 10. Old school Ted Ginn auto at a 25. Nice game use patch auto of Devin Smith. DeMarcus Ware, AJ Hawk, numbered at a 35. How about a quad out of 5 from Exquisite 07? Ted Ginn, Ronnie Brown, Marshawn Lynch, and Lee Evans. Super cool. One of the nastiest RPAs I've ever seen from National Treasures of Troy Smith. Dwayne Haskins helmet piece, rest in peace, out of 14. Got an old school Troy Smith, Brady Quinn, Russell patch out of 5. A lot of this kind of stuff. You'll see a bunch of these coming up, but there's a Troy Smith OSU patch out of 10 from UD Premier. Check this out. Right, you just saw this one, numbered out of 10, out of 75, out of 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, and 99. Right? There's a lot of this kind of stuff in here. There's, let me show you this. Right? I'll continue on here in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 Premier stitchings out of 5 Troy Smiths from 2007 Rookie Premier. So a lot of that kind of stuff. You'll definitely see some attempted rainbows in this. Got a Troy Smith from Certified. Troy Smith Class Marks. This is 07 draft picks and prospects. Troy Smith Sage Rookie Auto. This is super cool. This is a really cool insert from back in the day from Sage Hit. This is the right stuff. Rookie Auto at a 25. More draft picks and prospects. It's numbered out of 100. Gold Certified. Absolute. Topps TX. Contenders Auto at a 5. That'll likely stay in the PC. Absolute RPA at a 10. There's some letters in here. I think it's got the whole rainbow, but we'll see. Nice Absolute RPA at a 50. And then a rookie patch auto out of 25, 11 of 25, which was jersey numbers rookie year, I believe. Cool thing about Troy is the last Ohio State Buckeye to win the Heisman Trophy. So his stuff sells pretty well. Now, if you've been in cards a while, you know that 99% of these, I don't know if it's that high, it's high. A lot of these are fake. So the rumor was back in the day that a lot of these were unsigned copies that were moved backdoor. Don't know how. I would love to find out from maybe like Topps. They could tell. But a lot of these are fake. There's another one in here that's got Calvin Johnson, Robert Meacham, Ted Ginn, and Dwayne Bowe on it. It's fake. But a lot of these are fake. All of these 100% look fake to me. Could find out by sending them in for grading, but I'm almost positive they are all fake. Unfortunately, again, just so many backdoor copies of these. I just assume anytime I ever see one of these 07 rookie Premier Autos, they're fake. I know it's not probably the right way to look at it because I'm sure there are real ones, but just for the sake of being cautious, because there were so many backdoor ones, I just assume that they're not real. So we'll see. I can always try to grade them just to see if I can get them authenticated, if they are real, but if not, unfortunately. Some cool ones, right? Ted Ginn, Troy Smith, Antonio Pittman, and Anthony Gonzalez. That's all 4 Ohio State guys. Red ink and the blue ink. All 4 Buckeyes, but I don't think they're real. So we'll see, but my gut tells me they're not real. Some more Troy stuff, right? Bowman, Sterling, rookie autos, contenders, contenders draft. Pretty cool one. This is from TK Legacy, and then I think it's an in-person auto. Some jerseys, more Premier Stitchings, rookie jersey. Troy Smith, how about this? Orange out of 25, gold out of 50, and blue auto out of 75. More of those. Ultimate rookie patches. I mean, the Ravens logo's sick too. Pittman and Troy Smith out of 10. Triple, all Buckeyes out of 5. Again, I think what's really cool for this, for me, is obviously as a big Ohio State fan, it's obviously super cool. Troy Smith being a Heisman Trophy, that's awesome. But there's a lot of stuff in here from 06, 07, 08, 09. That's right when I got in this. So this is a lot of stuff that I would have collected as a kid. And this is the stuff we don't see as much. There's a couple modern pieces in here like Zeke or Devin Smith. That stuff's a little bit more common. But the rare Troy Smith, Ted Ginn, Pittman, those guys, we just don't see that stuff as much. So it's not very expensive, but I think it'll do well. Class of 2007. I remember chasing these when I was a kid. This will definitely stay in the PC. Not very expensive. That is 100% going to be a PC card. Zeke Auto, logo patch of Devin Smith. Troy Smith, White Whale, 1 of 1 from Topps Triple Threads. Pretty cool. CJ Stroud, rookie auto. There's a couple of those. Alave, JT. You guys know. JT's one of my guys. A couple Garrett Wilsons, some Strouds. So there is a little bit of modern stuff in here. Stroud out of 50. There's definitely a lot of the old school stuff, though. So, try to get through it quickly, just because there's so much. Emeka out of 15. Carlos Hyde, gloves. Those are from the National 1 year. Hyde 101. Carlos Hyde. Jack Tatum, Buckeye legend. Olave out of 12. KJ Hill. Paris Campbell. So, some of the guys that are a little bit more recent than Troy Smith or Ted Ginn. All right, got a Terry, Zebra. Terry out of 100, Sean Springs, Carlos Hyde, some of the cheaper stuff, Cam Hayward, Pete Warner, Malik Hooker, patch auto, Bradley Roby, that's a game-used patch out of 10, it's kind of cool. Don't think he has a lot of stuff in Ohio State uniforms, I thought that was neat. Some more Buckeyes, a fake triple auto, it's like a printed one of Fields, Dobbins, and Chase Young. Jeff Ironman. Alright, don't worry, we're not, this is not anything super crazy in this deal, but there's some of the better stuff coming. This is just cheaper stuff, apparently. Curtis Samuel auto, Dontre Wilson, Denzel Ward, Taylor Decker, Mangold. No, that's Schlegel. I thought that was Nick Mangold. Nope, it's kind of cool. Troy Smith. Some better stuff coming up. Check out these patches, though. I mean, clearly got the Ravens piece there. Look at that. It's part of the shield. Now, some of this stuff is cool. They don't make this stuff quite like this anymore, I don't think, but it's neat. So, authentic helmet stickers. They did these back in 07. I think I have most of them, like Ginn, Gonzalez, Troy Smith. There's a couple other ones they've done later in time, but that's super cool. And then this was in Sage Aspire back in the day. They were like ticket stubs from, these are programs. Yeah, Ticket Swatch and programs. They placed them into cards. They cut them up and put them into cards. Thought that was neat. Out of 50. There's other stuff in here that's not Ohio State. Like there are some graded ones that I forgot at the shop. So there's some graded ones. But there's a Peterson one. That's kind of cool. That I'll PC. And then there's an auto out of 10. 101 printing plate of Troy Smith from Topps Mayo. Ted Ginn. Right, some cheaper stuff. Troy Smith. Trent Edwards, Troy Smith. some Troy Smith patches. Just super cool. All right, plenty to go. This is a 5-row box. We're not even done with the second row. So these are game used, actually, which is kind of cool. That's out of 99. Check out those. Sick patches. Couple Buckeyes. Triple Buckeye out of 5. Pittman, Gonzalez, Troy Smith, Troy Smith, Troy Smith. A lot of Troy Smith to start, but I promise there's other stuff outside of Troy Smith. Buckeye triple. Yaman Figures. I think went to Kansas State. But I remember watching him when I was, again, young. Thought he was going to be the real deal. Troy Smith, Troy Smith. That's a 101 right there. That's a 08 tops. Yep, second year tops. Troy Smith, 101 silver or platinum. Some Troy Smith, Troy Smith. You get it. A lot of Troy Smith. I promise we'll be wrapping up the Troy Smith stuff relatively soon. Cool one right there. Tim Shaw, Troy Smith. Out of reflectors out of 100 from Press Pass, and then a gold. All right, 2 rows in. You can tell a lot of variety. Check out some of these. This is, look at this. What a patch. That's a 101. 101. I mean, I don't know if I've seen any patches quite that crazy. That's pretty crazy. That is disgusting. That is half the Raven shield. Half the crest. Super cool patch. That'll definitely stay in the PC. Ted Ginn, nameplate. There's Ginnjr. Ginn Jr. Nameplate from SP Rookie Threads. Don't see those as much anymore. Antonio Pittman, 1-of-1 reflectors from Press Pass. Ted Ginn Lucky 13. Ted Ginn. One of the fastest guys I ever saw. Dude was lightning fast.
Whistles it down to the 35. Ginn to the middle. Great speed. Look out. They won't touch him. One man to beat. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is what I was talking about earlier. One reason I think this one is fake is it looks identical to another one that we sold, and it was fake, and it got returned. It got rejected on eBay. Didn't pass eBay authentication. So that's what I was like, well, it must have been one of the fake ones. This one was in the same boat. So I don't know what to do with them at this point. I don't know how you'd get them verified. Like, I don't know if Topps will still do it 16 years later. I would assume a grading company's got to do it, but if there's a lot of fakes, I don't know if the grading companies will touch it. It stinks because, I mean, this one's got Calvin on it. Obviously, he's the big name. But I don't know if, I don't know. If you guys have any recommendations, I would love to hear it. But there's obviously a couple of those in this deal, so that makes it a little tougher. All-Star Alumni Rookie Autos, Patch Autos, Ginn, Absolute Patch Auto, Premier Stitchings, Sweet Spot, more letters. I think we're one shy on this one, Gin. Just need to get another N for that. We'll probably do that. I mean, look at this patch. The patches in this are pretty crazy. 3 Bowman Sterling gold auto patches of Ted Ginn. I'm sorry, 4, 5. Yeah, not a gold, but still. 5 of the golds, numbered out of 100. There's that. Some more jersey autos from Rookie Threads. Patch auto at a 10. Patch, black, logo patch. That was the deal. That's what really made this deal fun, is it wasn't all just jerseys. There's some really unique stuff in here. Some on-card autos you just don't see as much. Out of 25. Another class of 2007, Ted Ginn. Again, don't think those are real. There's another red one, which I don't think is real. Ted Ginn. All right. More stuff. Shout out to those of you still watching. All right, more Ted Ginn. This was cool. It's got Brandon Marshall, Steve Breston, who's the Michigan guy, unfortunately, Steve Smith, and then Ted Ginn out of 35. Another black parallel. Some jerseys from Ultimate. Like every different parallel under the sun. Some more jerseys from SP Rookie Threads. I mean, just the quality of patches. That's a helmet piece, triple threads, and then another Premier. I mean, just the patches. I can't get over it. They're just so nice, so consistently. Absolute RPA at a 10. There's one of him and Troy Smith. More Ted. Ted and Gonzalez. Red. This isn't the true red. This is the box topper red, which is at a 139. Red zone. Some more of the ticket swatches I talked about. Helmet piece. Patches. And then, to finish row 3, Ginn Gonzo, Dwayne Bowe, and Ted Ginn. Some duals, quads, some of those patches. 3 of 5, 4 of 5, 5 of 5. So he has 3 of the 5 for Ted Ginn and all 5 for Troy Smith. That's impressive. And then Ted Ginn and Anthony Gonzalez dual out of 25. Again, I see this card and I just get immediate flashbacks to, hey, when I was a kid, that was the cool stuff to have. All right, moving on. Got some more Buckeye Lettermans. Those are always super popular. Cardale Big Ten Champ. Cardale Patch Auto. JK Rookies. JK. Sean Wade. Maurice Claret. It looks like they were autographed in person. Yeah, it just says the jersey's authentic. So those look like in-person autos. Exquisite Maurice Claret. SPX autos. I don't have a ton of Claret stuff, so I'll probably keep a few of those for the PC. Dan Boom Heron. All right, and then it's just some like rookies inserts, old school autos like Scooney Penn, Buckeye Great, Katzenmoyer, Michael Jenkins, Thaddeus Gibson. Like, I've never seen one of those. Gold out of 25. Beanie Wells. Again, kind of getting into the later periods of it. A lot of it was 06, 07. And then you get into the 09, which is like Beanie Wells, James Laurinaitis, Cam Hayward's 11. Eddie, Archie Griffin, Daquan Cook, Ben Hartsock, Ashton Yabodi. My Buckeye fans will know. Rubisky, Brian Rubisky. Again, more 2009 time period. Malcolm Jenkins was 09, right there. Not all of them, but got 4 rookie autos, 4 rookie Letterman autos. Santonio Holmes, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, fairly confident Holmes was a Super Bowl MVP. He had one of the craziest, if not the greatest catch I've ever seen in a Super Bowl. David Tyree will have a lot to say about that, I understand. But that catch was important. I mean, they both were. School colors, Vernon Golston. Vernon Golston with the inscription. I've never seen that. It's funny, if you've followed me for a while, or if you've known me for a while, a couple James Laurinaitis, 3-time consensus All-American. Game used collegiate patches. Those are super cool. Those will stay in the PC. AJ Hawk. I think Hawk is cool because he's a Packer and he's on the McAfee show. But if you know me for a while, Vernon Golston was one of the first Buckeyes I ever collected. Had a 50 ticket stub. True red at a 25. That's cool. Don't see the red stuff as much. There's one of the School Pride helmet stickers. He's one of the first Buckeyes I collected. This was a stamp from Certified back in the day. Some cool stuff. He was like the 5th overall pick to the Jets. Dwayne Bowe tickets. There's another AP. There is one graded that's numbered, but you can see the AP last program swatch. Jacob Hester. Super cool. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. AJ Hawk game used. Some 2006 TK Legacy Ohio State autos. Those are kind of unique. It's a pretty popular set among Ohio State collectors. I know I have a couple of those myself. Cornelius Green, legend. Craig Davis. Brady Quinn. I've talked about that before, but Brady Quinn went to high school like 15 minutes from where I grew up. Darius Walker, the running back, believe went to the Texans. Dallas Baker. Leon Hall at a 50. Jamarcus Russell. Like, these were the coolest thing. I mean, how cool is that? Last program swatch he ever played in college, and it's got the rose on it. It's a few bucks, but it's just such a cool piece of history for the price. Stoneberger, Brian Hoyer, some in-person autos. All right, one row left. Let me show you guys some of this. Garrett Wilson, again, we got some modern stuff. Got another CJ Stroud, my guy. Braxton Miller, glove patch. Gotta love that. Justin Fields, Ryan Shazier, Chase Young, one of the greatest Buckeyes I ever saw play in person. Just dominant. Physical specimen, just could not be stopped. So, probably one of my top 5 all-time favorite Buckeyes. Gonzo, Dwayne Haskins, Braxton Miller. That was a short print set. They put in Contenders draft picks. I have most of them, if not all of them, from that year, but those are pretty tough to come by. Zeke and Bosa, national champions. Dual patch out of 25. Zeke out of 10. Zeke jersey. Zeke patch. Zeke auto. Fields. Some cheaper Fields and a Cuda. AJ Hawk helmet not signed. Some Chase Young. More Chase Young redemption that's already redeemed. And then a Devin Smith. Devin Smith auto out of 100. One of the more underappreciated all-time Ohio State receivers. My guy, JT Barrett patch at a 10. Another JT Contenders, JT. I'll go through the PC on the JT stuff, see what I've got. Anything I don't have that's of JT, I'll likely keep. He's one of my all-time favorite guys. Pittman, there's a couple of those. Again, only need a few more, but I can't imagine he's super expensive, so basically halfway there. Pittman and Gonzo. Braxton Miller. Bosa and Braxton. Dwayne Wright, Antonio Pittman. Pittman. I believe Antonio Pittman now is a Columbus firefighter. I believe that's what he's doing these days. Another one I think is fake, unfortunately. Oh, sorry. There's the rest of the Pittman lettermans. We have the Pittman nameplate. Now these are not fake, but these are cool. These are Pen Pals autos from playoff. This is out of 12. Brian Leonard, who went to the Rams, I believe. Pittman, Tony Hunt, who was an Eagle, and Kenny Irons was a Bengal, I think. Pittman was obviously a Saint. But rookie autos. This is what Pen Pals. I think this was considered like NT or something. I think these were NT back in the day. But it ended up going into Elite, which is where Pen Pal autos are now. Again, might not be 100% accurate on the history of what set those is in, but it was still a cool card. 101 printing plate. Love the 101 stuff. That stuff's just harder to come by, especially being 15, 16 years old at this point. The swatches, the tickets, or the programs. Jersey auto, patch auto. Almost done. Just a couple cards. More Pittmans. Kenny Irons, Pittman duel. End zone, Gonzalez out of 5. Had one of the biggest catches I ever saw live against Michigan.
Defensive line has done a great job. Smith dances away from trouble. On the run, caught by Gonzalez inside the 5-yard line.
That catch was absolutely incredible. Gold out of 50, 17 of 50. Some Gonzo patches. Gonzo also ended up being a senator, I believe. Senator in the great state of Ohio. And then recently got out of politics, I believe. Out of 10, Gonzo and Pittman. Gonzo. But old school auto. Again, some of that, honestly, that old school hit, Sage, Press Pass, Aspire stuff, like this, like, that was my stuff back in the day. So to be able to find stuff like this now, like authentic helmet stickers, these don't sell for a lot, but if you ask any real college football collector, that kind of stuff is so cool to a college football collector. I will tell you, I enjoy it a lot. Jersey from Sage. Rex Kern, Austin Mack, some rookies and inserts. Expired Curtis Samuel Pen Pals, Anthony Gonzalez, and I think this is from TK Legacy, but I'm not sure. It's actually got nothing in the back, so it's probably just a custom drawn sketch. So, again, is this full of Julio Rodriguez and Tom Brady? No. But a 5-row box of stuff I enjoy piecing. I think we'll be able to offer some really quality pieces in shop. We'll have some new stuff and whatnot. And again, I talked about it earlier, but you just don't see this stuff every single day. All specified like this, where it's all Ohio State Buckeyes, legends, cool patches, unique stuff. It's kind of rare, so I thought this was something that was a unique opportunity to share with you guys. So shout out to those of you that made it this far. I know we're over 20 minutes into this video, so if you made it this far, greatly appreciate it. But stay tuned, guys. Very cool card content coming soon. But for now, that's all I got. Peace, guys.